Niners! And you know, it's a good thing. I waited till today and I knew it. Yesterday I was still raging pissed. Number one, it's embarrassing to me losing to the goddamn scams. And then, if that ain't bad enough, the score. Oh, but you know each and every guy on that team is already looking forward to next season. Okay? They came in and they caught us, half the roster laying up in the hospital and everything else, and they went nuts. Okay. You know what? I think it made Nick Bosa so mad. Nick Bosa was spotted walking around with no crutches. He said, Nick, I'm thinking, Nick, you and Fred cannot come back this year. It doesn't matter anyway. We don't play the Rams anymore this year. Oh, scams. Your ass. This is why I wish that we could play schedule the Rams between the first and third week of the season. Don't wait after that. You know, because what I want the 49ers to be is fresh, strong, and pissed. So when they take the Rams and slam them up against the walls and field goal kick them out of the goddamn all the way to the parking lot, it will be easy to do. Because 49ers now, we can't expect them to last 6 weeks fully healthy. It's God. So that's what I'm saying. Don't even worry about it. They're not going anywhere, so it's fine. Jesus. By the way, the Niners aren't done. Team leader George Kittle rallies offense to take some responsibility, as well he should, for the rest of the season. I mean, Niners came out of the tunnel as if they thought scams weren't going to come in fired up about that first week meeting a few weeks ago. Niners, you knew they were going to come in pumped up. I mean, LA started the first possession throwing haymakers and got into the end zone immediately. You knew right then the total was already set. But the Niners are still, we're getting started. We got to get a little warmed up a little bit. Got your ass handed to you really quick. Because see, I don't blame the defense because I understand their situation. You ain't going to stop nobody with that defense. It's just not going to happen. It was hopeful thinking, but Robert Saleh needs some more. He needs some more. You got to have at least a couple of Avengers. You can't go out there like that. So, the Rams went wild. And you could clearly see they were the move for – the Rams were not in the move for the upsets on this particular Sunday. Not even Alfred Collins, a hero in the first game with heroics. Not even Alfred was playing. So the Niners, they need to stop with this early BS and start the contest with the same energy. You got to match the energy of the team you're playing. You can't come out there thinking you can catch up. Because they ended up in catch-up mode all game long. It's so funny. Because in the first half, I said, the way the Rams are playing right now, maybe, because it is the scams. We know them. Even though they're at full force and worried about, what would you move the needle on the 49ers right now as far as meters over here, right? They might tick about to here. Maybe a quarter of the way. That's it. Defense is not even that. Although, you remember that year that Nick Bosa left? Fred Warner stayed with us though. Remember that year that Nick Bosa went down and the 49ers defense still found a way to rank in the top 5? I have a feeling this is week 11. In another 2 or 3 weeks, Saleh may figure out where the strengths and weaknesses are in this defense, because the way these guys have been falling off, he has no way to know who to put where to get the best results. By the way, that's Okwononu guy. Do you know he's the best pass rusher we got? Did you also notice in the second half, toward the end of the third and fourth quarter, that defensive pass rush got a little better. Now, that secondary is still young, and they taken advantage of, should I say. But, I think that pass rush is going to get better. The youngsters, of course, with maturity are going to get better. I don't know how much better they're going to get this season because they didn't even throw at Demo. Demo got thrown at about 2 or 3 times max, but they were just working. Renardo, Mustafa, Luda Jr., if they was over there, they just went over there all day long. That's why Devontae didn't get much work. You notice that? And they put their best boy on the other side. Good move, Rams. Good move. So it was, it was strategic to the Rams. I gotta give him credit. That was a good idea. Because this is a game about attrition, as I say. If you can go 16 or 17 weeks with a healthy roster, your chances are pretty much gonna be in a corner that you might be able to get to wherever you're trying to go. Asante Samuel. Do you know that Kyle didn't even? Maybe Kyle was pissed off yesterday. Kyle didn't even come down and take a look at the tryout. He wasn't interested. He really wasn't. I guess Samuel felt that. He wouldn't sign with the Steelers practice squad. But I didn't really appreciate that. I said, with the youngsters we got in the secondary, and I know we're not going nowhere this year, so I figure, well, I don't mean it I mean figuratively, it doesn't look good. You got too much out, way too much. So there's no point in getting Samuel over here and putting him in but I mean, it's not just the secondary. We got a bunch of holes. So why bother to spend that money, I guess? I'm trying to think like the 49ers are, but I thought Samuel might have been a miss. Because even if you don't need him now, and understand Ronaldo Green is on the other side, and Demo, that's their future. The 49ers are looking at that. They want to further develop that and let that chemistry build. Mustafa. It's a year for the youngsters, and we got to understand that. That's why everybody talking about a deal could have been made. No, it wouldn't have made any difference. I mean, it's my opinion. I just don't think any one deal was going to make a difference. So, but fam, is it time to lay down, die, and hope for top of the draft order? Or maintain Niners football standards? That's the question for the night. Is there any good, if there's any good news, though, you must know by now we don't have to deal with both the shame of losing to the scams and any players this week. Nobody got hurt. Hell, there ain't nobody else left to get hurt. But the thing is, we had no injuries. I couldn't believe Shannon comes to the podium. Yeah, no injuries to report. Go ahead. I played it back. Yeah, no injuries to report. Go ahead. I played it back again. I said, what? Really? Because usually, and I waited yesterday, I was saying, because usually sometimes we don't find out about injuries until the day later, right? No injuries. We got killed, but there were no injuries. You can't have getting killed and losing more players. Thank you, Lord. Coach Shannon told reporters there were no injuries to report. How rare is that? Speaking yesterday on a conference call, Shannon reiterated that there were no additional concerns from the game, meaning the 49ers came out of Week 10 shamed but relatively unscathed. What? I put a smile on my face. I'm pissed off about the game, but still, nobody got injured? More good news. Shannon also shared the receiver Ricky Sensation will return to practice this week. See, my feeling is this. I mean, I need Ricky Sensation. I don't care what anybody says. People got to be, Ronbo, man, what do they go make a difference? Look, if I got my top receiver out there, the offense will stay on the field. Those third down conversions, I got too many guys now. There's no way you're going to stop all of them. And Ricky has a knack now for all of a sudden getting open and cleanly. So the quarterback has no problem finding him. Shannon was quoted saying we hope to get him back and practice Wednesday tomorrow. Hopefully the next 2 days go good, and if they do, then it'll be back out there. I think he had a good weekend is what that means. So I guess Ricky was working out all weekend long, I guess. Okay, okay. Albert Collins. Shannon held him back just because he said he could have played. You know how Shannon is. No, he could have played. We just held him back. Kyle, when you do that, it's just such a, it leaves, there's all kind of questions every time you do that with the Kyle style. No, he could have played this weekend. And we just thought we'd leave him out. Okay. Asante Samuel, as I mentioned, he's in Pittsburgh. Shannon's also still speaking strangely about Brock's return, but this week, the strangeness is just not quite the same as usual. Brock may actually start this Sunday. Niners want to see that Purdy has no limitations through a whole week of practice before putting him in the game. Shanahan said, we want, quote, we want to see it, want to hear from him, and we want 3 aggressive practices and want to make sure he feels good after all of them each day, too. Fan, between you and me, I'm going to start no trouble. And let me know when Mike Davies comes. You know, the only reason I don't throw Mike Davies out permanently, I get a rush out of throwing his ass out. Because as soon as he comes in, he's going to step out of line. And Juice, watch it, because I'm watching you too. You're an idiot too. So go. You guys better know where your limit is, because I'll find you out, and you will be gone. Especially if you enjoy doing this as much as it appears you do. But Brock, I think Shannon's given another way out. Why is he saying all that? I have a feeling that, Juice, you're spamming? That's warning number 1. No. Wait for a few minutes here. Hey, give Juice a timeout, at least 24 minutes, at least half, give him 30 minutes or something. Juice, this is what I like about you scam says. All you guys are stupid as hell. I'm not going to put up with that. There was no spamming to begin with. But as I say, salute to Mac 10. I mean, I got nothing wrong with, he joined Garcia and who else? Steve Young in a record. I forget what it was. I was looking at that. Look at you. So he's done a great job for us. And Shanahan, I wonder, does he really want to sit him down? We'll see. You know what? I'm just speculating. I'm not getting into conversation. I'm not telling you who I like the best, because people do that. So, oh no, he's in that Mac Jones camp. I'm not saying that I love Brock Purdy. I've loved him for less since he first got us in the NFCCG. I'm just saying the way Shanahan's mind is working, I'm wondering what's going on with him. Just say it, Kyle. Just tell us Brock's going to be in whatever week, or stop lying and insulting our intelligence. We know what you're doing. At least So, hey, fam, as I say, the Niners, who have recently become notoriously slow to get started on offense, did that again Sunday, as I was complaining about. When they finally did get started, they went off with plenty against the Scams. But Jesus, it was too damn late. Hey, William Roberts, thank you. Salute. This is Veterans Day. To people in the armed forces that make sure that freedom stays right where it is in America. Words cannot be assembled in any fashion to show their complete appreciation of you. We love you. We love you. We love you. And thank you. All right. But fam, going back down, we all know the condition the defense was in, especially their brothers on offense. They especially know. Defense was at a huge disadvantage immediately after the national anthem. I mean, as soon as it went over, they immediately got killed. Well, in fact, when was the last time the 49ers defense gave up 40 points to anybody, especially somebody as sorry as the friggin' Rams? When? I mean, we just don't give up those kind of points. Texas boy, you ain't got nothing to say, because we put that many points on your butt. With key defensive players sidelined, the only chance to compete in that game was that the Niners offense had to play near perfect football to win. So perfectly timed mistakes by the and yup, game over. Although, you know who came out and said that would never happen again? JJ said, yeah. He made a promise. He went public with it. It'll never happen again. All right, JJ. That was an apology. We accept it. I don't even know if it would have made that much difference. But that was a point when you could have went in for a score. You never know when certain points of the game can be pivotal. Because now it wasn't clear already, but the D has kept the table set. If it wasn't clear already, I should say. The D has kept the table set for the winning pretty much for the entire Lynch and Shanahan era. That's why Lynch and Shanahan must have had a conversation when they first got together, when they started running this club. Look, what we're going to do is everybody knows your offensive prowess. Let's build a defense. And that just compounds what you're going to be able to do out there, which is a clever plan. This is what I'm telling you, right? And we're all hoping for offensive linemen next year. We're not going to get it. The 49ers are going to go after as many defensive hatchet men as they can find in the draft. And probably during the offseason, free agency, they might have a little more money this year. Well, not much more. We don't have any any contracts to renew this year. We'll see. Anyway, I don't feel like being bothered by the scams winning, and I know you don't either, but George Kittle, he pumped me. I guess I was being George. I was getting all fired up. GK knows the O has to take the lead for the remainder of the season. He should have known that before this game. He probably did. I imagine they probably all did. They just now it's firmly established, guys. Guys, the offense cannot have any more 3-and-outs anymore. You've got to move that ball. You got all the horses you need on offense. You're fine. Move the friggin' ball. Kyle's going to have to change up his plays, start going with a higher percentage plays, stop testing the defense. Just go for what you know right from the beginning, because that's what Kyle Shanahan does. Kyle Shanahan goes out with that boxing mentality. You know, first round, boom, let him just jab, boom, don't jab. Look and see how he moves, you know, escape, dodge, you know, and then you launch your offensive. Most fighting skills, that's the way it is. But this is not a boxing match, Kyle. You got a team out there, all right? God. Kittle said, this is a quote, I don't think we need to be perfect again. Mac Jones has been our quarterback for how many weeks? We don't have Ricky Pearsall. We don't have Brandon Ayuk. I missed 5 games. We have a bunch of guys out there who just love playing football. Kendrick Bourne had like 300 yards in back-to-back weeks, one of them including the friggin' Rams. 284 total receiving yards in week 5 and 6. We have guys who can make plays and guys who love playing football. Unquote. Then the Niners offense totaled 393 yards against the Scams in a broken down condition. Just what if would have happened? See, it wasn't a problem moving the ball against the Scams. They're okay. They're not all that. But just think if the defense would have got the Scams off the field a little earlier a couple of times, they'd have been well over 400 yards. Well over 400 yards. See, these are the kind of things. So you got to keep it out there somehow. Keep that defense, our defense, off the field as much as possible, and the opposing offense off the field as much as possible. And the league is making – that's why I told you for the game. The league is making such a big deal since the last time the Niners played them. Talking about the Niners won the first match at Levi's North. Levi's South, should I say, scoring 26 points to win in overtime. 26 points with a team that broken down as ever. So I said the Rams were putting all kinds of love. We're getting all kinds of stuff for stopping the Jags. Lamarless Ravens, first week rookie starter, Nollins, holding them to 10 points or less. I said, bullshit. Look, man, they went through and did the same thing. They're not going to hold the 49ers to less than 10 points. I knew it. But what I was worried about is what happened. I knew that shit was going to end Sunday. Scams are going to get smacked this weekend against the Hawks. So the Hawks ain't sick. Got plenty of offense and defense. That defense, man, I'm telling you right now, I got them picked to win the division. That coach for the Ravens, they're going to be the team to beat in the next 2 to 3 years, fam. That defense is brutal. And this is their first year of getting up to speed. They hit you in waves. So if you escape the first, I was watching them closely. That is, okay, anyway, Kyle, John, it's them, not the clams. GK addressed the media and a wake the hell up message to the offensive teammates of his, and pretty much let's go. Our offense has to play at an incredible high level. This is a quote. We have to score a lot of points. We cannot turn the ball over. I think our defense is going to get better and better throughout the season because we still have a lot of young guys and we have a lot of guys missing. But we have to help out our defense. That's the way the season has to go. Our offense has to play at a high level, efficient, not turn the ball over, score points, score in the red zone, and then we'll win a lot of games. But if we're not doing that, what happens is going to happen. It goes on to say, I don't think it's a pressure thing on us. It's like, hey, go out there and execute. You know how to do it. Our receiving room has 2 30-year-olds in it. We're smart enough to go out there and play. And Juwan has been in this offense long enough to where you just have to go out there and execute, not turn the ball over, do what we're supposed to do in our offense to score a lot of points. Yes. Coming in with that mindset, guys. I want to see the 49ers come out there looking fired up. They did not. They look like business as usual for the most part of the first quarter. Come on, guys. Give me a break. Let's go. And with the possibility of Ricky Sensation coming back, third down conversions should be consistent. That's too much firepower. What Ricky does do is he does take the top. You cannot let him go. So that's going to that's going to make the middle of the field a little more easier to deal with for guys like Jordan and CMC who can exploit that area as well. So, fam, as Revolutionary War Naval Commander John Paul Jones says, I have not yet begun to fight. Shannon Sella can adopt from that same thing, saying things like, we have just begun to fight. Now get into it. Don't lay down and die. It's just not the 49er way. We don't care about the draft. Some of our best picks come out of the 4th and 5th round anyway. Although, I got to tell you, a first-round pick high for an offensive lineman, which is not going to happen, it's okay. I'll take a good defensive lineman. But you know what? Don't let the second round go by. Trent Williams has one more season in him, of which we can say, because this year's he's even having problems. But that's it. We're not used to not having a left tackle unless we steal one from somebody else. Which I don't see happening. All right, fam. Hey, let's go ahead and get smooth. I say smooth.
What's going on?
Smooth, man. I'm just looking. I'm thinking to myself, I'm over that game. Smooth, how you feeling about that? Anything you want to say in the days ahead? Where we going from here?
Yeah, right. Can't no game of players get me down, bro. I'm built different, bro.
I'm loving it.
I'm not worried about a damn thing at all. All I can tell you this, and I'm keeping it real, straight 100 facts. We're not done, and we're not out, and we're not dead.
Oh yeah, I agree. George Kittle made
what
that clear.
We need, right? The games that's remaining on my schedule, we need to win 5 to get to 11 wins so we can get in the playoffs. 10 wins is not going to cut it. Then added another game. You know what I'm saying? 17 game season now. Not no 15 and 16 like it was back in the day. Mm-hmm. Telling you. They made it now. You're going to need 11 to get in. And that may be wild card.
Yeah.
10 game seasons. That
used to be 10-6. Yeah, now it's you're right.
That 10 shit. That shit is over with, bro. Unless you're in the division, a 14 division, where y'all just weak as hell. Where everybody got like about six wins each. And the top team is going to come up and take it from there. I'm telling you, the Niners, I'm speaking for another team. Because what I'm saying about the Niners, let's go for every team. You need 11 wins to get in.
Yeah.
11.
Yeah, because the way the league's going this year, 11 wins could be hard for anybody to get.
Look, we can do it. I'm going to tell you right now. We had a Cardinals, which was on the 16th. That's Sunday.
It's next weekend.
We had a Panthers, the 11th, on the 24th.
That ain't going to be a cakewalk either.
We have Cleveland on the 30th. Okay? The end of that month. December 14th, Tennessee.
We can win that one.
The 16th week, the 22nd of December, the Colts at Indianapolis.
Ooh. And follow
Look, no, hold on. No, you're not scared of shit. No, let me break it down to you.
Break it down, please. Break it down. Make me feel better about that.
And Tyler Murray is not playing. So
I know. I'm feeling better.
Okay, so just chill. Don't hold your tears and shit, all right? Drink some Hennessy and kick back and listen to the smooth operator. Now, I'm telling you, I have to ask myself on that one. But I'm telling you, Indianapolis Colts, bruh, they lost against nobodies to get where they are right now. Remember last season how it was? Remember last season how the Niners was? They gave us like easier schedules. Indianapolis in the same boat. They just happened to stay more healthy and go on that winning spree. But they was favored to win those games. Because I said, damn, Indy. I should have did my homework. I said, damn, Indy winning like a motherfucker. And I said, Ronbo, look for Indy to get to the Super Bowl. But I slipped up by not looking and studying the players and the teams that they played against to get to what the record that they have right now. Fuck the coach. We can win that game, right? We can win that game. And they lost DeForest Buckner to a neck injury, too, for the whole season.
Yeah.
That's going to be crucial right there. I don't wish nothing on nobody. I want everybody at full strength. Mano a mano. You know, Fuck, oh, my team beat you. Y'all ain't shit.
I know.
Y'all ain't shit. You get a team.
Exactly.
You get a team that's healthy, and then you talk about, we beat the Niners. Look at us, bro. I ain't making no excuse, but I'm just letting you know, bro. You have to be a fucking fool.
If the Rams I'd have been quiet about that. I would have said a word.
Man, them don't cry, baby.
No, they ain't got.
I ain't worried about
when you win as much and lose as much as they do, and got 2 trophies in 70 years, you get grateful for everything. I'm not surprised at that.
Yeah. But them the first 5 teams right there. The last 2 is Chicago and Seattle. Okay? Chicago, the way they playing, yeah, I knew that's going to come around. They need the right coach.
And now
they have it in Johnson. So the 5 games we need to take care of, the Cardinals, the Panthers, the Browns, Titans, and the Colts. After that,
is that 5?
It's going to be Chicago. It's going to be Chicago and Seattle. But check this out. The last game of Seattle is to be determined right now. They don't have no data on that. They always do that.
Well, they're talking about if it's going to be flexed or what, Yeah.
That's why, because if they go set all their starters, they won't put that game on.
Yeah.
On prime time. You know
I don't blame them. Yeah.
So, yeah, man. But, and I'm telling you, the Niners, the first-round draft pick in 2026, Alabama offensive tackle, 6'7", 366 pounds, true blocker, take over Trent Williams' position, age 20. Bruh. We need to get him, man.
Can we get him?
And if we were going to draft right now, the Niners would be sitting at number 26 right now in the picking. But I'm telling you, we're not going to tank. We never tank. But we had an ammo. We had a draft capital to go up and get this brother. I said, get him. Go all in. The defense going to be cool next season. This season, last season, prior, our offense was shit. We lucky just to get by. But now, we have to take care of business, bro. If you serious about Super Bowl, that offensive line, everybody know it. The faithful know it. That's all we've been talking about. The offensive line.
We do it every year.
Tell you, man.
It's
time to do it.
I'm going to see you Friday.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead. I'm feeling good. About to put something.
Yeah, no, I was just waiting. I'm going to see you this weekend. I may be back before that. Let's see what happens, all right? But anyway, All right.
Hey, man, I feel good.
You're making me feel good, too.
Nobody stress over this, bro. Right. What's going to happen what's going to happen in Niners room and all that behind closed doors, what's going to happen is going to happen. That's it. So about getting all upset, stressing out, don't do it.
All right.
We have other things to worry about than this shit.
Good.
All right?
All right, fam.
Sucker Free City profile, you know what it is. I'm out. Smooth operator. Peace. Holla at your boy. Good night.
All right, fam. Have a great night. Matty up in Bend. Come on in, Matty.
Oh, yeah. Ronbo.
Matty.
What's up, bro?
Well, after taking a day off to cool off, after talking to Smooth,
yep,
we can feel good again about football season. Because yesterday I was in a dark place, man. I said, man, I'll lose to anybody with the friggin' loudmouth, overrated mother. You know what I mean about as far as the scams. So, what do you think of today? Because George Kittle is saying, look, we're not even thinking about quitting yet. So let's go. Are we on the right page? Is George Kittle preaching the gospel?
Yeah, dude. I mean, if you look at the rest of the games we've got, it's not. The Cardinals is always kind of a wild card just because it's a divisional game, so that could go either way. But I'm kind of planning on beating the Panthers, kind of planning on beating the Browns, kind of planning on beating the Titans.
Yeah, those three. Those
Colts.
are. The only thing is the Panthers. Yeah. What is going on with the Panthers? Although, man, did you watch Green Bay yesterday? Green Bay is another team to put down on the way overrated list. They're not
way overrated.
They got something strange going on with them. How did they lose? They lost to the Panthers last week, and then again they lost this week. But they should have lost yesterday. They played a formidable team. Yeah. What are you losing against the Panthers? Are the Panthers good or what? I don't get it.
I don't get it either, man. Sometimes, I don't even. sometimes it just hurts my brain. I'm like, man, how does it even? I don't know.
They're the only
But,
team this league that I heard of that actually shut a team out.
Crazy, huh? Guess we'll find out, won't we?
Yeah.
Monday night game. So
Oh, hey, we play our best football on Monday night. Okay, I'll feel good about that. Okay.
yeah, and it's at home, so I'm not too worried about it, man.
Good.
They have to travel to us.
God. Oh yeah. Oh, that's East Coast. Okay.
And it's nice. It gives us another day of. It gives us just a little bit more in between the Cards game and the Monday night game.
Yeah.
So
That's
got
good.
a little stretch there. And then I don't know, dude. I have a feeling this super late bye week's really going to pay off.
Hey, which week do we?
Really, though.
When's our bye week? After next week, right?
It's after isn't it? It's after it's week 14.
Oh, we got a few weeks to go. Okay.
Yeah. I believe it's after the Browns. I believe we come back to the Titans at home.
Okay, we can just get past the Browns, and you know how I feel about Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, we just got to get past them.
No, dude. Even the shittiest team in the NFL, they always have one badass, bro.
You know what though?
What it is.
Myles
Garrett's a beast.
and also Max Crosby. You know, Crosby's not playing with any enthusiasm right now. You can tell he doesn't feel like he's not happy with being losing all the time. Garrett, I think these guys are temperamental. They don't worry about their job anymore. They're just not happy, and it shows. Neither one of them are kicking ass like they should be. But yeah, we'll see.
Well, dude, look at Devontae Adams in LA or in Vegas with the Raiders. He's miserable,
quit.
bro. Yeah, he's miserable. So I don't know, man. Raiders fans, Cowboys fans, they're very similar.
Yeah,
they have horrible owners, man. They can have a badass team and still fuck shit up.
I know it, and they've proven that how many times. So
every season.
Well,
every season.
Well, man, George is pretty inspired about going forward, and I think you're going to see a different mindset next week. I think we're going to see some enthusiasm for our offense next week. They know they're capable of doing a lot more, and they also know they started too late Sunday. So,
oh, for sure. But if you really dissect that game, man, like take away some of those penalties, like let's say, I mean, what was it? One of those passes from Mac Jones got bumped, and then it was considered an interception. So I mean, that wasn't a poor throw by Mac Jones.
No.
But yeah, just some of those turnovers, man. You turn a couple of those around that should have been touchdowns, possibly, and it's a totally different game.
Yeah.
So, I mean, don't give me this garbage that we're that much worse, even with an injured team, dude.
No.
I mean,
I know.
I'm proud of the way we handled that.
Yeah, just couldn't make mistakes. Otherwise, it's a tight game. So
Yeah, you can't make a mistake against a team like that, dude. Between them and the refs, they'll dominate you.
Well, and they did.
Yeah,
so that's it. I'm
happens, dude.
It's gonna be fun next season. I just hope we're healthy. Oh, I hope we're healthy.
I'm glad we got 1 to the 2 though.
Yeah. So
right.
Even the condition we were in, we've been hurt all year. So Rams, they ain't got nothing to celebrate. You guys, we split with your suckers. So that's fine. We can live with that.
Still played decent on the second half.
Exactly.
I don't even know, man. They're a bunch of clowns, dude. They ain't got nothing.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see what we got coming down the pike, man. I mean, Robert Saleh seems to dial up some. I don't know, man. He's got a lot of schemes. I just imagine him kind of in the lab, just watching tape and just.
Yeah, he's just.
I don't know, man.
He's just got to figure out
crazy
how to
mind.
use who, because I think
exactly it's a chess.
Saleh's
It's a chess game.
Yeah, because he's got talents out there, but he's got to figure out how to arrange them so they can be the most effective. And that's his problem right now. I think he's thinking, because you can see it in his face on the sideline every now and they show him. You can see his wheels turning, but he'll figure it out. Yeah, he'll figure it out. So,
could you imagine the mess the defense would be in if we didn't have him? and we had these injuries,
Ooh,
be looking
50 points
silly,
more
dude.
probably. Oh, God, easily. And not only them, other teams as well. So we'll be fine.
Could you imagine? And I was also, off in fantasy land like you probably were too. Like,
Yep.
imagine like Nick Bosa and Fred Warner hadn't got hurt.
Anyway.
What that would have looked like Sunday.
It'd have been a different story for sure. Matty, we got to go. I will see
Man,
you.
it never, yeah.
I'll see you this week.
Never lasts long enough, dude. I enjoy it.
I do too, Matty. We'll be back. I'll probably be back. I'm gonna try to be back 2 times. Maybe back Saturday, the day before Saturday. We'll see. I got to figure things out here. All right.
Yeah.
All right, fam.
Well,
Appreciate you.
Well, I'll be there. You know I will, man.
I know, Matty. You're special,
All right, buddy.
man. Thanks, Matty. Night, fam.
Hey, night, brother.
And as a big show says, George has turned into a White House spokesman. His job has become spinning a depleted team into a world beater. Come on, show. That's not fair. He's got a right to remain enthusiastic. He's not a kid anymore. He needs to have a good showing. Show, God. Show, that's just mean. Anything to the contribution, come on. Hey, yo, E. Robert, you think Mac Jones is playing? I do too. Because Kyle's already set up the criteria. I don't think Brock can actually meet that. And Shanahan knows it. E.
Yeah.
Come on in, E.
Yeah.
I can hear you now, yeah.
Word.
Well, your feeling on the game. Now, before the game we talked, I told you, and you felt like it was all the offense's fault. And it was to a large degree, for sure. But I told you that defense, the Rams are going to run all over it. I knew that was going to happen. So, yeah.
Well, our defense is young, hurt, and
Yes.
not capable of. They like our safeties. We need a lot of work. Like you said,
A lot of work. So that's what I was worried about. So, no matter how many points
I
you
didn't
score.
want us to go 2-0 anyway.
Yeah.
I didn't want us to do this twice because we're gonna meet them in the playoffs.
Wouldn't that be nice? You know what?
We are.
I'd like that because if the 49ers get into the playoffs, that means they figure some things out. And they need to figure some things out between now and week 17. And
I think we can go half and half and still get it. But we need I want us to figure out how to beat the big boys. I don't care about the Giants and the Arizona, all these little boys. Well, in my mind, they still ain't a team, but I need to get the big boy. I need to get Brian Robinson more play. We need to get Kittle back on 100%. I want to see Pershaw really finally get on the damn field, and we do something. Other than that,
okay, if we can beat the Cardinals and the Hawks, this is like huge. Although the Hawks are probably going to set their starters on week 17. Because I got a feeling the Hawks are going to put a gap between them and the rest of the NFC West. I hate to say it, but I don't know who's going to stop them. Not only us, but anybody in the league. The Hawks look frightening right now. We'll see. Yeah. People say Sam Darnold's going to choke. Don't depend on that, but we'll see.
Word. You got to worry about until he chokes. Indy looking good.
Yeah.
Indianapolis.
Oh, I know. See, the Bears look like they're waking up too. This is the 2 years ago is when we should have been met all these people, because we could kick anybody's ass in for sure. But right now we're struggling to find ourselves, reestablish ourselves. It's gonna be it's gonna be rough.
And like what I don't want to do. Well, we don't have to do it anyway because it's a franchise. But let's not pay attention to next year's this year. Let's pay attention to this year.
Let's
figure out what we're going to do at the end of the season and going towards the end of the season. I don't know about Williams, McCaffrey. I don't know about a whole lot of people next year. So, like you say, put that safety in there. Brown missing too many tackles. Do something. Like, we need a punch. We need You need to find somebody who won't swing.
Yeah.
All this sitting back playing patty cake. Somebody was playing patty cake last time I seen him.
See, this is why when you lose Fred Warner and Nick Bosa, those are the two stalwarts. Those are the supporting pillars of that defense. Both gone. Oh,
That's
my
both.
Lord. I didn't know.
Both 90s. Both 90 overall. Like, as you know, a personal player stat. Gone. Middle linebacker and out pass rusher. So Williams is gone. That definitely hurt. So I want to see Wes. Where's Wes? All right, let's go back to John and Cal. But John,
Michael Witt.
how do we get 10, 11 draft picks, and how many doing anything towards this year? One?
All of them hurt.
Our first round pick is hurt. Third round pick ain't getting there. He's Florida. He ain't getting no burn. I don't even know who the second round pick is. Man.
See,
and then
who came? You're right. Who was the second round pick? Was that CJ?
That was one of the DTs. There you go. Collins or something. One of the
Alfred.
DTs.
Hurt.
Yeah.
Hurt. First and second round pick, both hurt.
The third round pick ain't playing because he's a wide receiver. Or like West or Florida. One of them, what is we doing? Like, remember I said it's like an oxymoron?
Yeah.
It's like we keep trying to act like we going to figure the piece out. And we don't do damn. I don't care about John Smile. I don't care Shanahan has brothers and fathers. We need to get wins. I don't care if Purdy out there. I don't care if the other boy out there, McCorkle. I want to get a win.
Well, they'll be playing inspired football this weekend. Guarantee you that. I don't know the outcome, but they will look different.
Against Arizona?
Well, they
I
need
ain't
to do.
paying attention to that game.
I know, but they got it. They got it. They can't lose that game because that'll mean
we're
heading toward 500.
Yes, we can't lose it, but I don't want us to even think. I don't want us to make them look like they're even good enough to be in anywhere near us.
You know what? We got to realize that's
back.
not a terrible team. They got some good players. They just don't. There's something wrong with them as well. But yeah. We got to go. I'm going to tell you what. Let me see you this weekend. And the clock is going fast because we're all screaming and hollering. Let me see you this weekend. All right.
Love, like, subscribe, Ronbo Sports, Niner Empire. Let's go. Better luck next time.
Yeah.
Let's keep our heads up.
Words of
Be
wisdom.
good, Ronbo. Good night.
Looking forward to hearing from you this weekend, Night fam.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's swim out all the way to the Hawaiian Islands. Get up on the beach and say, Tony, aloha.
Aloha, Ronbo. Happy Tuesday. How are you?
Tony, I'm doing okay. I only needed yesterday, and I knew better to hold the show yesterday because I was raging mad. So today I'm okay. How about yourself?
I mean, I'm fine. I mean, I knew we were going to lose.
To that degree, though, that's the thing that bothered me. I think I knew we were going to lose as well. But don't not beat us to death.
Yeah, well, I mean, my score prediction was 28-20, and
that was reasonable.
Yeah, that was reasonable, but then you look at the turnover margin, and with Jawan doing what he did, and then the thing that I think I was feeling a little bit overly optimistic about with that 28-20 score prediction was just I thought that maybe the defensive line might have a little bit more juice in them. I would have liked to have seen some more C.J. West. He had a couple of really good reps, but the fact of the matter is, without Michael Williams, they just can't stop the run. And with the way that, if you look at what the Rams, and also if you look at what the Texans did a few weeks ago as well, they come out with those big packages, the 13 personnel or the 6 offensive linemen. Makes perfect tactical sense. You're going to go after the 49ers where we are weak right now, which is defensive line. And I mean, especially in that game, God bless him, Cleveland Farrell did as well as he possibly could have, given all things considered, but he was just getting pushed around out there. He could not set the edge against the Rams offensive line. and that just caused Kyron Williams and Blake Corum to have really good averages. And then it's because they could run the ball at will at us, then that all opened up Puka and Devontae Adams, who are playing great, and of course Matt Stafford. And there we are, and it doesn't also help that Jawan Jennings fumbled. Doesn't help that the defense, or excuse me, that the offense couldn't move the ball at all, and pretty much for the entire first half. There was a glimmer of hope when they went down 21-7, but just Kyle messed up the. I get it. I complain about pass interferences too that we don't see, but
but it was on several. The guy jerked.
100%.
Remember Jawan's arms? The guy grabs him and jerks both arms right back in the balls.
Yeah.
It's like, ref, that's not holding.
Well, yeah, and then also on the other side, when George Kittle gets set and they throw a flag for saying illegal shift, even though he was very clearly set on the replay,
And it showed it. Yeah, the replay he was set.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Like it was. The refs are never kind to the 49ers. But one thing Kyle Shanahan needs to do better, especially with that, he was just pouting. And I get it. Like the defensive roster is fundamentally broken. Okay, so I can imagine it being incredibly frustrating for both him and Saleh. No matter what, they weren't going to be able to stop the run. They just don't have the dogs to do it, especially with Alfred Collins out with the hip. So so that not pass interference call where the offense is actually beginning to get some momentum, and that leads to them ultimately punting on that drive instead of maybe getting a field goal or maybe a touchdown and making it a one possession game going into the half with us getting the ball back. And then maybe something could have turned around then. I will say some good things that I saw. The offensive line. Maybe not with the run blocking, but that was kind of a tall order, just given just how strong the Rams defensive line was playing. But in the pass protection, Dominic Pooney looks like he actually might be back, which is good. And they didn't allow a single sack. The offensive line did not allow a sack.
Right?
I know PFF gave Brendel like a horrific grade, but when you look at the end result. I honestly thought that was the best pass blocking game that
all
the offensive
year.
Line has played all year. They kept Mac relatively clean.
I mentioned that when they were doing it because I was we were all mad about the same things. But I said, guys, have you noticed the offensive line looks decent right now? Yeah. They were actually protecting. I couldn't. Wow.
Which is huge,
good
because they were going up against Jared Verse and what is it, Byron? What's his name? And
these guys.
That defensive line is good for the Rams. At rushing the passer, and the 49ers offensive line actually looked pretty darn good.
Them in that fourth quarter. I was delighted with that. If we could only do anything offensively at that point, and the defense started, and offensively we should have got a little better off. Ricky Pearsall's at that game. You give Mac that much time to throw and Ricky to get loose. We got 7.
Yeah.
Damn
I worry about Mac a little bit. So I think Mac is an incredibly accurate passer. He's really good with the intermediate and short routes, but he doesn't look deep. It's not the first time that he's missed.
No, he doesn't.
Unlike Brock, when he's in there, he's a lot more aware of what's going on farther down the field than when Mac is in. Now that's not taking anything away from Mac. Mac had an amazing stat line. Mac was accurate all day long. Mac is not the reason why the 49ers lost, although it would have been nice to get that touchdown. I will say that,
But you're right. Brock is the daredevil. He will let that thing fly. Mac likes to keep the ball, like Kyle Shanahan, I think, prefers it sometimes. But you're right.
I think it's two things there, right? So Mac is taller, right? So he's more able to see over the line a little bit better. And Brock, Brock is a very fast decision maker, and Brock is very accurate too, and plays within the system. But because he's a better mover than Mac Jones is, he's able to buy time. Yeah. And so for him, so much of his game is when the play breaks down, he can find people deep. But even when it's called, I need to look at the actual stats, but Brock Purdy is a lot more likely to throw the ball down the field to the sidelines than Mac Jones is, and that's not a big criticism of Mac Jones.
No, I understand fully what you're talking about there, Tony. It's always a pleasure, and the clock is fizzing out tonight. As quick as we start, people are not. We're done. No. Listen, I'll be back this weekend, Ronbo. Tony. There's always plenty of stuff to talk. You too, fam. Night, Tony. Aloha. Yeah, Tony make all those good. Yeah, that 13 personnel. McVay, I don't think so much of McVay. He's a great mind, but people like to talk about he's the best, biggest mind in football. But on this particular game, that was brilliant. They play 13 personnel against the 49ers in the condition they are in now. Bingo. Dalvin Thomas, the fantasy football goons were after George Kittle and Cup. That's why he scored that last touchdown. They knew they were coming after him. Kittle's just a badass. That's, you can stop the whole 49er team. But if Kittle's got a quarterback still standing upright and he's on the field, he's going to get the job done. There's no hornhead out there that could do a damn thing with George Kittle. And I wish they would have built the whole offensive game plan around him. But you can't do that either, though. So, hey, yo, Tommy!
Ronbo!
Tommy, man,
we got a couple of dipshits in the chat. Little Benster. You're just a clown, bud.
Yeah, I wait for him to step out of line, too. He just says a lot of stupid things, but he hasn't quite stepped over the line yet.
He has a low IQ, I can tell.
Yeah, and most Mike Davies. I'm getting Mike Davies trying to tiptoe his way around. They like being in here
Benster,
with us. You notice that?
You guys being sore winners and mocking the boombox. Over beating a practice squad. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something, little boy. There ain't no practice squad this Sunday, bud.
They're gonna get exposed.
The Seahawks are for real. That Lamb secondary is terrible. They want to say, "Oh, they're good." You gave up 26 points.
Yeah.
Not good.
And we weren't on the field
If
that long.
that D-line doesn't get home, you don't have the great secondary that the Seahawks have, and they have their whole defense is good.
Yeah, I worry about playing them. The Hawks they're evolving week after week. Watching that preview highlights yesterday, I said, Jesus Christ. The quarterback thought he escaped. Here comes wave number 2. How did they orchestrate that? You got to watch them work. But anyway, yeah, no, the Rams get no love from us.
Yeah, but this defense is, I don't know what they're doing. I just see soft. That's not what we're about. Tig is so soft, he cannot tackle. Get him off the field immediately.
Wait, which
Gifford
one?
is trash.
Which one?
Tig, Jair Brown.
Oh, that's his, I forgot that was his nickname. Yeah. Oh, he can tackle. He can come to the line of scrimmage. But if he's coming off
I don't
the
know
field,
what he's doing.
no.
And Saleh was absolutely dreadful. Safety blitz with the slowest guy in history. He couldn't get. Come on, at least. Yeah, I'm ready to see Siegel. I think he can mess up the same way, but he's a rookie.
He's faster. Tommy, Sal's trying to figure out what he has.
He's just not. Yeah, Siegel's he hasn't know how to play the ball yet, but he's right there. He's going to get better because, I don't know.
Well, he has to because he's already
the
at the
safety
base.
play has been dog trash the entire season. They cannot cover a toilet seat.
Nope.
And, of course, the B word, number 64, he's not physical at all either. How are we going to be physical on offense if you don't have a physical center? Hennessy at least pushes people.
Yes. Bill got low grades yesterday. Kyle White.
He owned Sexy Dexy. One tackle he had against the Giants, that guy, and then when he played the Rams, he had 8 tackles given up. So this guy is not it. He's got to be benched. I hate to, like I said, it was a blessing in disguise that he got injured, but I just wish it was for longer.
Don't we become cruel? But you know what? We all agree. Can Brindle please sit down? Hennessy was doing fine. There was no need. Kyle, you know what? There's something about him. They think he's sharper, and he can really size up a defense. And translate it to the quarterback.
There's a conspiracy theory about number 64 that he has some naked pictures of Kyle with like his or with his mistress or something to blackmail him. There's no other reason for this.
We've had several
Or
players down through the years like
Forrester's
that.
Or
God.
Forrester's back on the white girl again. He's so good.
Every time he
Playing
says that,
good ball.
Chris, look at his nose. Look at his nose. Oh, there he goes. I told you guys he's high. Jesus.
Good Lord.
Ah.
And yeah, I mean, we might as well see what Nick Martin could do. I guess he's just not a special teamer. Well, you solve this problem by putting Gifford and oh my God, and don't get me started on Winters. I don't know what the hell happened.
He's
here.
in and out. He's like Jekyll and Hyde. I don't know what's going on with
He's just not
Nick.
smart between the ears.
And then there's that.
That's what makes for Fred Warner. Okay, Stafford was incredible. I think he's probably the best football player in the league right now, and I threw up on my mouth saying it.
No, he can quarterback.
But that's the only reason why is because Fred Warner's injured. He's the best football player I've ever seen. He's so smart. He's so instinctual. I mean, he's just a great leader. Without him, it's like me on stage without my guitar. We're naked.
Although I got to tell you, I still think Brady is sharper than Stafford, but they're close. So, but anyway, we're gonna find Tommy. We're gonna go. I tell you what. I know people ask me to stop whining about the Cardinals. First it was Kyler Murray, but you know what? We're gonna talk about this some more this weekend. All right.
Yeah, well, you just got to worry about Brissett.
He's better than Murray, right? Okay.
Yes.
All right, Tommy.
He is.
Always love it when you get in here because we don't get enough of you. Tommy's a busy guy. I want to see you later, okay?
Yeah.
All right, fam.
Well, yeah, let's just try and calm down, get this out of our system, and win next weekend. That's it.
Absolutely. All right, fam.
Yeah.
All right, Tommy.
All right, have a good night. I'll
too.
see you soon.
Looking forward to it. Night, Tommy.
All right.
Night. And there, Jalen. I love when he comes in. Jalen.
How's it going, Ronbo?
Oh, yeah, I thought you were going to come in. Rumble, is that you? I've come to enjoy that. Yeah. I used to back in high school, I remember I had a girlfriend, and her brother's name was Jay, too. Yeah, it's me. Jay didn't appreciate me calling his sister. And I remember calling, yo, is Cynthia there? Hey, Ron, is that you, man? Yeah, who else been calling you, man? Oh, man, I just don't know why you keep calling you. Jay, man, come on, I'm going to tell you what. Let me take you out to lunch this weekend, man. What about that? All right. Then he let me talk to his sister. You guys remind me of each other. Jalen, it's me.
What's up, Ronbo?
We're still ruminating over this loss against the friggin' clowns in SoCal. But you know what? We deserve that. If for no other reason but fate, getting hurt all the time. But Jalen, your insights and your thoughts as we move forward, as George Kittle says, we ain't done yet. What are you thinking?
Well, we ain't done yet, Ronbo. Look at our record. We still got a winning record.
Yeah, actually. It's just that
we not only do we have a winning record, we're 3-1 in the division. I don't think we're gonna lose to the Cardinals. So I know we're gonna have at least bare minimum 4 wins in the division, Ronbo.
Hey, you've got a good point there. If we beat the Cards Sunday, we're pretty much sitting in the driver's seat.
Yeah, I don't see how we don't make the
As far as
playoffs
division.
before divisional win.
Got to beat them though.
Gotta be.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not. Come on, Ronbo. I mean, they don't have Kyler Murray. They don't have James Conner. I don't.
I forgot
What are they
about
playing
them,
for
James
at this
Conner.
point?
I don't know. They won a game here last week. I was looking at them and saying, and I thought the same thing that the broadcaster was saying. I said, that big tight end they got is being used properly. That offense looks better now than it does with Kyler. Jalen, it's Kyler individually on that field that destroys the 49ers. His little butt zipping around there on the sidelines. He ain't looking at the playbook. He's looking at, he's playing whatever his favorite game is. Hey, but dude, but he,
Yeah, Ronbo, Kyler Murray is he definitely is a handful to deal with when we play him.
Mr.
But
Call to Duty.
Ronbo, I truly, Ronbo, let me ask you something. I don't see us winning both of these games, but we're gonna have to win one of them just to, look like an actual legit team.
Which one?
Do you see us beating either the Colts or the Seahawks? Well, we're not gonna beat both of those teams, but we got to beat at least one of them.
Why you want to hurt my feelings like that and ask me a question like that? Oh, my God, Jalen. As soon as somebody mentioned this earlier, they said, look at the schedule. We play Indianapolis, and then that was smooth. We play Chicago, Indianapolis, and the end of the season with the Hawks. I said, why don't you just shoot me already? You know what? I just don't know. I need a defense that can come to stop somebody. I'm not worried about the offense. I'm just, can the defense stop these people? At least slow them down.
No, Ronbo. I mean, here's my thing. If I'm not mistaken, we ain't beat up in the secondary. So I mean, we just beat up
inexperience in the
beat
secondary.
Up on the D line. Yeah. We just beat up on the defensive line, and we beat up. I mean, here's the thing, Ronbo. We're not that. Yes, Brock Purdy's missing, but on offense, we got enough out there to do more than what we did.
I agree.
I'm not gonna lie.
That offense got plenty of power.
It comes down to what I was telling you before the season started, and you told me Colton McKivitz was running up the hill and he was looking good. Ronbo, this offensive line makes somebody.
I don't know what I was thinking.
This offensive line is dog shit. It is.
Hey, wait a minute! Wait! Pass protection improved Sunday. I was shocked.
Ronbo.
They couldn't run the ball.
Why is Brock Purdy not? Why is Brock Purdy not playing right now?
Toes.
No. How did he hurt his toe?
Trying to get out the way. You know what? That's a good point.
Okay.
I agree. I'm not off for the argument.
3 behind this O-line, Ronbo. This O-line is terrible. It is horrible. And is Kyle going to fix it? No.
Too late now. When we got to get on Kyle, it's before the season, before the draft, and
Ronbo, I mean, you can go back and listen to the calls. I kept saying, man, Ronbo, we didn't address this O-line. Man, look. Now, if guys start going down week 1, week 2 behind his O-line, then what? Colton McKivitz been running up the hill with the people in San Francisco. You looking good.
I was trying to be optimistic. I was
be realistic, Ronbo. This is the real life. This ain't Madden, Ronbo. This is real life. If he wasn't good 4 years ago, he ain't going to be good
now.
Today.
Jalen,
this is real life.
And then he's not the worst guy on the line, by the way. If you want to really spotlight somebody that's really causing problems, it's that fella in the middle. I'm like Tommy. I don't even want to call his name. Jalen, let me see you this weekend. And if you call here and a guy answers the phone, it's probably me. So I'll see you this weekend.
All right, Ronbo.
Always appreciate
Let me get a Niners shout out, Ronbo.
A Niners! All right, fam. See you this weekend. My boy Jay.
We got the Cardinals, Ronbo. We're going to take them down.
I believe so, because we're mad as hell. Hey, we just did that. Delvin, thanks for that too, by the way. The fantasy football goons were all over George. They probably called him on the phone. Can you imagine? And did you see George's wife? She's now advertising Kittle wear. It's a jersey. It's got Kittle written on the back in 85. And she was modeling, boy. She was pitching. The Kittles are making, they're just, man. Hey, Lorenzo, enterprising duo.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Man, Lorenzo, we're just still up here licking our chops and getting over the Rams. You know what, though? This is therapeutic. I'm feeling better already. You know, because when I was by myself with my own thoughts, I was mad as hell. I said, let them suck.
You ready to give up, man? I heard you a while ago.
I'm not well, for the Rams. I do not appreciate losing them. We can lose to anybody all season, but not them.
About to talk the Super Bowl, Ronbo.
Yeah. They treat it like that, don't they? They're just celebrating their hands off. Beat a team that was half potent, and they're just happy as can be.
It's a 3-5 game, Ronbo. It's a 3-5 team. They make moves. Thinking that it's gonna make any difference there at the last minute trade.
You know, that's nice. And we were.
If they can talk Super Bowl, we can talk Super Bowl.
Me as well. Yeah.
You know why? Fuck them Cowboys. That's why.
Hey, Rizzo, you talk about a treat coming up next Monday. The Raiders and Cowboys on the same field, putting people to sleep.
Yeah. 3-5 and making moves, like that's going to make a difference,
Woo! I'm going to watch it, though, for the first few minutes. So, But, hey, fam, George Kittle is like you. George Kittle's telling me, hey, look, I don't want to hear this, man. Get your ass in gear and come this weekend. We're playing ball like we know we can. And I expect to see a good football team this weekend.
This guy was, Alfred Collins will at least be back.
Yeah, he'll be back. Kyle said he could have played Sunday.
Difference. That is huge right there, literally huge. But, you can't go. And then Michael, I was wanting to see that White and him as bookends. That would have been nice. That's next year, though. At least we got that.
Yeah,
but
it's building.
Yeah, we got this year, Ronbo. I think we got a good offense, right?
Oh, they got plenty of players on offense. They just got to make it happen. Yeah. JJ missed dropping.
And everybody's and everybody's talking about, hey, let's go put this guy. They're all going to get a chance to play. I guarantee you that. All these young guys.
Yeah. Yeah, they have to because we invested too much in them.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we got to go forward with,
Mm-hmm.
Can't bail on these guys. What the fuck kind of fan base,
That's why they didn't sign Austin. Yeah. Was that Asante Samuel? Kyle didn't even talk to him. He was downstairs looking. I guess the other coaches were looking at him. Kyle stayed in his office and continued doing whatever he was doing. He didn't come down. I said, Kyle, Asante's in Pittsburgh now, but that was cold. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sam was only 26.
Yeah, I'm still excited. We got a good shot. Like I said, 3-5 team making moves.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No, we're gonna be okay. We Lorenzo, we've been through this before. You gotta transition. You can't keep the same team over 8, 9 years.
Yeah.
You've got to start.
Yeah,
replacing them.
We might find, everybody say, oh yeah, this guy, they'll get a chance. They'll get a chance by the end of the year.
Yeah.
So we'll see what we'll end up seeing the Hulk because that's what we got left. We can't trade times over.
They let him. They brought him off the practice squad and then inactivated him. If I'm Sebastian, I say, hey, Coach, can I ask? But I just have to ask, Coach, can I ask you a question? Yeah, go ahead, sir. Yeah, you took me off the practice squad. I thought I was going to play. Yeah, listen, I need to talk to you about that later, okay? Because there's no... Why?
I think it was either him or what's that other big guy, number 99? What's the guy that just got off? Oh, fuck, I forget his name. That one broke his finger or something.
Oh, CJ.
I think it was a choice.
CJ West? I thought CJ was already...
Yeah.
But CJ never left the he never went to the IR or anything.
But he wasn't like he wasn't making a 53 though, right? Not for a while.
West was just sitting down trying to let his hand heal up.
Yeah.
I don't know why. See, we can try to figure this out, but I don't understand what the hell was going on with Valdez. So,
but we still got a lot of games. We never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Look, I like it. There was,
it is exciting.
I was talking today. What was it? The fucking Giants won that one year. Remember?
Yeah. It'll be fun. Like Lorenzo, you're right. Though the table is set for a lot of excitement because if those youngsters
and we're not
finally
like a
mature,
terrible team,
No.
Yeah. We're not like terrible. They just got to figure it out.
And we got the right
Sure,
guys
he'll
to do
have a whole
it. Coaches.
different lineup.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got plenty of athletes. Have to get them out doing the right thing. Shit, he'll figure it out by the end of the year. Anyway, these young guys, I'm excited for now.
Yeah. He'll be a hard lumps this year. They'll turn that into gold next year.
I'll tell you, Ronbo, don't we start worrying until I start worrying, man.
Okay, I'm gonna wait because Lorenzo's right. If you wait till Lorenzo starts winning, you're always going to be in a good mood. This man does not fear anything. Lorenzo,
Well,
you my dude, man.
I got to go. I got a beautiful woman wanting my attention.
I don't blame you. 49ers ain't nothing to be talking about when you got a lady next to you. Go right ahead.
Yeah.
Hey, Lorenzo, I'll be back this weekend looking for you, fam.
Bang, bang. Yeah. Have a good night. Fuck them Cowboys. Later.
Thank Lorenzo. Dalvin, Purdy doesn't return this week. The week, I imagine that's what you're meaning. Mac finished season. I'm gonna tell you right now. I know I got Shanahan pegged right. You've got to appease Jed York. Jed's up there saying, "I paid him how much money? When is he gonna play?" Jed, he's going to play soon. We're keeping an eye on his condition. We can't further inflame that injury. It could be permanent. All right, just that you know, we're paying him a lot of money. Hey, Michael.
Hey, Ronbo, good night, John. Yeah, I know. I talked to my foot doctor about Purdy. He says that's something. No, one of his patients had it that played football in high school. I guess a kid played high school football. I guess 2 years ago, he got turf football, and they coached. I guess.
Played him anyway.
Playing him, and his career was over.
Yep.
His career was over. Yep. So he says, with Purdy's turf, man, that's something you don't joke around with.
Patrick Willis.
That's something serious. Yep. And if you guys, just imagine if we ever lost Purdy and he had retired. So imagine if something like this got serious and he had retired. Well, at least you got Matt Jones still. Who's after Matt Jones? Someone experienced quarterback. We'll be back to, you know what I mean?
It's a scary situation. I don't care how much money's getting paid. Don't risk it. I wonder what the doctors are saying, though, Michael. Can that ever heal, though? I just wonder.
I got mixed up. I thought you'd be live yesterday, but I guess Nikita finally got a hold of me today because some couple of people in the chat from Tribe and Juice Mate told Nikita in another chat that she's not welcome anymore, and that if she doesn't leave, they're going to take her account down.
Wait.
Juice Man, Tribe, Jim Everett. Yep. Ed
No,
Turner in another 49er chat.
Wait. How are they going to take her account down? What happened?
They said they know somebody that works for Dark Web, and they got connections with some of the 49ers. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll find out.
Tell Nikita, tell him to suck on it. That's just a bunch of clowns. They can't do a damn thing. They don't know any dark web, nothing. Jerks.
If any problems, you talk to me, and I'll talk. And trust me, 49er Brian don't hate you because you're Canadian, I told her. Because he's not going to hate you because you're Canadian. How about you being Canadian?
Brian and Nikita are good friends. All right, Michael, you know what? All these things are a joke. Don't even worry about it. Brian doesn't hate Nikita all of a sudden because he's Canadian.
I know 49er Brian's not like that. No. I know he's not like that. I know calling everybody else here pretty. I can tell. I can smell when somebody's. Yeah,
listen, Juice, Mike Davies, all those other asshats. Take them for a grain of salt.
And Jim Everett, too. Jim Everett. You got to watch him. Juice Man and Trevor, the same account.
Yeah.
Juice Man and Trevor, the same person.
You
got to watch them, Ronbo. But I was watching the Eagles game yesterday. Yeah, I was watching the Eagles game. What a game last night, huh? They finally scored after the halftime.
That was a good game.
Looked like poop.
Do you understand the Packers, though?
I don't think the Eagles don't look that good. Eagles and Packers don't look that good. I don't understand it. Both should be scoring points.
Michael, the Packers, the Packers played above their heads yesterday because this is the same team that the Carolina Panthers beat up. Not just beat them up. That makes no sense.
It doesn't make sense either. I don't get it. It's like the Browns beating them too. The Browns beat the Packers.
The Packers are the most overrated. They're number one.
Overrated.
Yeah, they're number one. The Packers are a joke.
The team you got to watch out. If the playoffs started today, watch out for the Patriots, man. I can see it. Just watch out for those Patriots. NFC, Seahawks look good. Seahawks look tough. Well, we got to play better to be up like them. If we play like poop, we're going to end up, right now we're not even in the playoffs. The Bears are the 7th seed. We got to show these,
No, dude, that's a team. Next year, the Hawks have reemerged. They will be, they'll be definitely something to deal with.
They'll probably be another team that could maybe get to the Super Bowl fast before the Rams do.
Is raging tough, and the Jig was lost his mind.
Watch out.
Their run game is not as good as it should be. They got Charbonnet and that other guy. They still don't run the ball as well as they should, which is interesting. I don't know.
They will. Don't worry. And look at the coach. Look at the former Falcons coach. Now he's got to switch positions with Washington now. I think he's a defensive coach now.
The Falcons?
Who's that guy that Tony Wright always talks about? Who's the coach that Tony Wright always talks about? That was with Atlanta.
Wait, what happened to him? He didn't get fired, did he?
No, they put him on defensive coordinator, but there's rumors that the Giants get him.
That was 3 or 4 weeks ago, yeah.
Raheem Morris.
Morris is still the head coach,
Morris, there was another guy.
It's the other guy.
There's another guy. Not him. Oh, shoot. He's with the Washington Commanders.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. They put him out a long time ago.
Dan Quinn.
What? No, it wasn't Dan Quinn.
Yep. No.
Dan Quinn's running. He's in Washington.
Look it up.
Yeah. Anyway, Michael, anything you want to say about this 49er game?
I'm happy, Ronbo.
I'm saying, go ahead and what your feeling on this 49ers game? A lot of us have blocked it out. Clown Man, take this. No, wait. Take this Clown Man and turn it up straight up down. Go ahead, Michael. I see a turd taking a shot at me. Go ahead.
Yeah, the Rams are. We knew that we get. It was tough. I mean, I know I wanted to win, but how we looked like high school kids out there.
Pretty much. Defense had no chance.
But this game, now with Arizona coming up, we can't take that team out either, Ronbo. I don't care if they don't have no running back or nothing. They're tight end.
I'm not. Good. Other people are. I'm trying to be quiet about the Cardinals. But they don't. Listen, the thing is, they don't have Kyler. Kyler's on the sideline.
Doesn't matter.
He's over there playing Call of Duty. He doesn't care. They don't have what's his name, the running back, James Conner. So I'm trying not to be scared.
You're not trying to be scared. I know. We got them. Who do we get at? We got 4 easy games coming up. Let's try to win these 4 games.
Do we have an easy game?
These 4 games.
Everybody else calls them easy games. We'll be challenging everyone with that defense, Michael.
We get a bye right after the Browns. Or 5 weeks after the Browns.
Thank God.
Punishment.
Miles Garrett's over there.
But we got to win these 4 Rumble. We got to win these 4 games, Rumble. If we don't win 4 games, the bye week might mean 3 more games after that.
I need a defense.
We got to win these 4.
Okay. Michael, we got to go. I tell you what, I'm going to see you this weekend. I'm looking forward to it. I'll be feeling better.
All right. I mean, Friday or Saturday? Which
I'm thinking because might as well. Yeah, maybe Saturday. Okay, we'll think about it. We'll see.
Fine, that's fine.
Because I like doing it the night before the game.
Let me know.
All right. You know you hear about it.
All right, Ronbo, shout out. You too, buddy. Have a shout out to all my 49 buddy.
All right,
have a good night, guys.
Tell the kid not to worry about the ass hats that keep saying things to her. They ain't got jack. All right? So, hey, anyway, see you this weekend. Ellis.
Bravo.
Ellis. You want me to come back?
That's all right. I'm on the stove. It's all good. What's happening?
Wait. You on the what? You on the stove?
I'm on the stove.
Chef Ellis tonight. Well, Chef, you serve us up some. What are you serving up tonight?
Taco Tuesday, baby.
Yeah.
Taco Tuesday. Yeah.
Love those.
Yes,
right after a pancake Sunday. Ellis, go ahead, man. I mean, we're sitting there trying to figure out why in the world, if we're gonna lose to somebody, we have to lose to the cartoons in the South. So, what are you thinking? And George Kittle says, don't even think about quitting. I'm loving that. So.
Well, I mean, there's too much football left. First of all, to give up. You know what I mean?
Yep.
If we lose, that's a mentality of a winner. And I think there was a good point that Kyle made is, we were close. We were within one score in that game. Let's not forget, we were down 3 scores, and we were able to bring it down to 1 score.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like the defense kept having struggles. They were having a hard time. I think the defense.
Only reason they won. Only reason.
The defense lost us the game this time around. The defense didn't have our back, and it was in reverse. You know what I mean? Which is a lot of the time it's either complimentary or the defense ends up
is carrying the game,
doing a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it carries the game, and then the offense puts up just enough points to win. At least within the last 2 seasons. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately,
maybe more. But like you're saying, it's been equal at times, or the defense was carrying us.
Yeah. Well, of course, but I'm just the most recently, but that's what we're used to, because our offense actually scored a lot of points when we had and when Jimmy was around, that was a lot of complimentary. You know what I mean? Especially that year where we were putting up 50 points and all kinds of shit.
Yep.
Kyle made a good point. I hope that I hope Salah's paying attention, because he was calling kind of some bullshit defensives throughout the game here and there, and knowing what your players are capable and incapable of, you have to coach around that. You know what I mean? You have to be prepared with the three tight end sets and all that. I guess they weren't really expecting that, but it's like when you see that they're doing that, you got to implement something new right then and there on the spot, on the fly, to, okay, they're running 3 tight end sets. Okay, we're going to, run this. When that happens, get, change from whatever I call into this. You know what I mean? He should have a response to that, when that kind of shit happens.
Plan B.
It just kind of, you're leaving
Kellis,
it up to the players.
that inexperienced defensive secondary, and they don't know. I was worried about how handicapped Salah might be, but they'll know now because they learned. But they had to go through that first.
Exactly.
We'll see what they look like next time.
Yeah, but the offense. I just hope the offense keeps rolling. I'm anxious to see what happens with Brock. What we end up doing. Is he going to start this week, or they're going to keep letting Mac roll? And because if Mac can win us the next 3 to 4 games, I'm just saying hypothetically, Brock will be that much more ready. If we can make a nice little playoff run, then let Brock get in there. Maybe the second to last and last game of the season. To try to get some W's. And get his feet wet and get warm and back. Acclimated with the flow of the game.
I know, right?
He hasn't been on the field in a while.
You can't just walk out there. It's true.
Yeah. So, but we'll see what happens, man. I don't think we played less than, regardless of the roster, we still played lesser than we're capable of. And it was just unfortunate that it ended up looking like that, and Stafford's throwing no-look passes, and he's looking off the safety. Mustafa was biting on it all day, though.
I know.
Mustafa's not
again.
He was biting. Yeah, he kept getting him over and over again.
He
so
does it.
That's a veteran. Yeah. Mustafa's still fresh, man, and not just coming off injury, but he's new to the NFL in that aspect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Matt. How many years he been in the game? 15
20.
or more.
Stafford's been playing at least 17 years.
He's been playing football for like the last 26 years. So he's
abusing children. That was child abuse.
Yeah,
it's out there. Mustafa bit, like you said, on every last thing Stafford did. God.
Yeah. That's what I teach my quarterbacks, and I've been teaching Zamari that too. You know what I mean? Because once you start learning that as you grow and you get older, and you're able to get the ball out, to your targets while looking in a different direction and process like that. I mean, you can kill defenses all day. So, so hopefully they'll have some better play. I know Demo was kind of playing like shit too. That was a little uncharacter
of him.
You know what, though?
He usually is making the plays and locking shit down. But
true, but Demo, I think, was trying to cover for the children. He needs to stay in his lane. Don't do that, because I think we got issues with that. God.
The secondary, yeah, I'm worried about the secondary now. I think a little more than the defensive line, but us not getting any pressures. Matt, I think we got 1 sack the whole game. That's unacceptable.
They didn't get one, though. Alice, you mentioned that. I forgot about that.
I thought there was 1 sack that we got, but that ain't shit. That's
they almost got. Remember, he escaped that sack. They never got a sack.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Maybe that was the last game. Shit.
They got us that first game. Oh, that offensive line looked good protection-wise, Ellis. It was. I had to call it out.
Yeah.
Guys, don't look now, but the offensive line is actually holding. So I don't know.
Yeah, well, Brandon was still the odd man out when it came to the run game. It's just what it is. So I'm hoping that Kyle is looking at that. I don't know what Brindle does. I mean, does he? I mean, it's like, do you get in the weight room? Do you take a salsa class or something like that so you can learn how to move around in the pocket and hit the weights at the same time? I mean, he needs to be trying to do something. You know what I mean? I would have the linemen doing either ballroom dancing or some kind of shit to where they can move around and be a little more agile with their hips and get around.
He ain't gonna get no better. That's who he is. Else we gotta go and get back and get them tacos ready, man. I'll see you this weekend.
All right, fam. Hey, shout out to Faithful, man. You know what it is. Hit that like and subscribe. Man, wipe your feet, you know what I mean, before you step in here. And shout out Tony Tone. Shout out Soul, the Dragon Family, Frank, Donut, Tanisha, Smooth. Shout out to Chad, Harold, Mike, Money Jones, Mike Jones, and all the family, man. You know what it is.
Okay, nice family.
Hey, Tony.
I know Tony's got a drama going on. Tony?
Yeah, he over there. He got it cracking over there. All right.
Tony!
I'm going.
Okay, Ellis.
You got the heat on. Turn the heat on. Turn the heat on.
Tony, is it cold already?
It don't feel like it's on.
Yeah, it's on. I'll turn it up.
This used to be, I remember as a kid, this used to be our house. Half the house would be too hot. The other half,
watch Amy's right leg.
Can we turn the heater down, please?
Go me. The left leg.
Tony!
Now, if she kicked that door, I was like, get out.
I always wondering if we can hear Tony clearly, but he can't hear me. Tony! Tony?
Ronbo, what's up?
Oh, there you are. Okay. Tony, we've been enjoying I should turn the heat up a little bit. I used to always complain about that in our house when I was a kid. It'd be freezing, but
yes, sir.
And my brothers were talking about, man, it's too hot in here now. Don't turn that heater up. We used to fight about that all the time.
Cowherd keeps smearing y'all.
Cowherd.
Calling y'all old today. I told you guys before the season started, the Niners are old.
Yeah.
I'm like, Cowherd, shut up.
I mean, and in fact, it's just the opposite. The 49ers are too young right now, Colin. Cowherd, you dumbass.
And I want to talk to you about Brock Purdy and that toe situation. Ronbo, if y'all got to hold him back. Because I put in the comments, Deion Sanders later in his career when he had that toe injury in Dallas. There are a lot of athletes that couldn't come back and be the same guy because of those turf toes.
Yeah. Because that toe is connected to a lot of nerves that are very delicate. Patrick Willis, his career ended because of that.
Patrick Willis was cut short because I thought he could have played like 4 or 5 more years.
Oh, at high level too, no doubt.
Yeah. And Joe Burrow's coming back from that toe injury, so I want to. They're saying he was back at practice yesterday.
They're talking Thanksgiving.
They're talking to him. He's going to miss this Sunday's game. He's going to miss next Sunday's game, and then play Thanksgiving Day at Baltimore.
Can you imagine that?
Saying.
Can you imagine? People have to realize these guys cannot. Tony, what I want to know is it possible for that condition to completely heal? I don't understand.
I know because his surgery was, 8 weeks ago, 7 weeks ago? That's about, 2 months? And he's practicing on a limited basis, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Those toe injuries are serious business.
It is. And even Willis had that surgery, came back, tried to get over it. It still wouldn't work.
It's very painful. Very painful.
Yeah, because you know what?
There's others, I just can't think of the athletes' names, but there's others that had to call it a career because of that toe injury.
And you know what's really funny, Tony? I remember as a kid, I must a mild case of it because I remember I felt the pain in the arch of my foot. And I have a feeling that that's what's something like that. I just kept right on going because when you're a kid, you're stupid. You don't care. It hurts. It'll get better. Spit on it and keep going. So it went away, but I can't imagine that lingering because that really
it takes
hurt.
a while. It takes a while to heal. So if I was the Bengals, I would shut Joe Burrow down for the year.
As much as you're paying him, I know, right? Same with Brock.
Yeah.
Stop trying to force him out there.
Exactly. Because I know Joe Burrow said in his press conference, we still got a shot at winning our division.
No, you don't. No, you don't, Joe.
Look at how tight our division is. Since Pittsburgh lost Sunday, they're 5-4. And yeah, that's true. But you want to think logically too.
Yeah, for your career needs to be extended past this year, and also for the record, somebody needs to tell Joe Lamar Jackson is back, as are the Ravens. They're going to win that division. What are they? 2 games out?
Exactly. I mean, they're talking about bringing him back Thanksgiving night against Baltimore in Baltimore. Now that toe ain't healed, don't do it.
A lot of weird things this year.
I think Detroit's going to come out of the NFC. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, because if they stay healthy, because didn't they pick up somebody else to put on the edge?
I don't know. I'll have to check on that. They may have.
It seems like I heard about some monster they put on the other side. So now they got 2. And also, there's something wrong with the Eagles. They can play when they want to, but they seem like they don't always want to. We'll see.
You can't turn it on and off like a water faucet either.
Yeah, because they struggled last night with Green Bay, which shouldn't be the case. Green Bay is the most overrated team in the NFC. They're not. They got Michael Parsons is not making that kind of difference.
But it's just something. I can't put my finger on it. They don't have cohesion with Jordan Love and his receivers, and Christian Watson is back. But they don't have cohesion with those receivers.
Right? You saw that play yesterday, right? If Love throws that ball toward the sideline, Watson's got the speed to go get it. Why are you throwing that ball down the middle of the field? I'm laughing.
Yeah.
What did you do? He had that dude beat.
They would double them in the middle, but the side they had a better chance. The only one that's doing well is Romeo Doubs there, and they lost.
He's consistent.
They lost Tucker Kraft for the year.
He helped. Oh, he made a huge difference.
Tucker Kraft in the third round. They drafted Luke Musgrave in the second round, so they still got Musgrave, the kid from Oregon State. So he can ball. So they just got to put him in there.
True, but Kraft is George Kraft Jr. He is a badass. He's good on the offensive line. He does it all. He's one of those few tight ends like that. Yeah. So losing him hurt.
I know you don't underestimate him. I know you say you're glad Kyler Murray's not there, but like I told you, Jacoby Brissett is one of the best backups in football.
I know.
They got 2 nice offensive tackles. Former first-round pick, kid from Ohio State, Johnson, and Williams, who they got as free agency from Cincinnati, who was a first-round pick at Alabama, 2018. Jacoby Brissett can spin it. He got time.
Tony, I'm already feeling. People have convinced me to feel better about Kyler Murray sitting on the sidelines playing his games. Called to Murray. I've got a game named after by now. But the thing is, I'm Kyler Murray works because of the things he does to the 49ers. He doesn't do it to anybody else, but he does it to us. And so you're right. Brissett, that's right. He runs a much better offense than Kyler does. Kyler beats the 49ers by himself 90% of the time.
Yeah.
And him
Ronbo,
and James
fans
Conner.
are outraged in Atlanta. I saw Raheem Morris's press conference yesterday. The guy, one of the reporters, are you going to change anything? Raheem Morris said, no, we got good quality people. And it just set everybody off. It ain't set me off because I'm just tired of it. Dude, you got to change some stuff up. I don't know why he said, no, he's not changing nothing. He's being stubborn.
Yeah, but also he got pride. Y'all gonna tell me I don't know what I'm doing? That's it. That's it. Ego.
Remember what I told you a week ago when we lost to New England?
Yeah.
We had 6 sacks, a strip fumble
Still
by a
lost.
first-round pick.
I saw it.
Jalen Walker, and then our other first-round pick, James Pierce, picked it up, returned it to the one, and an interception.
Yeah.
Well, this past weekend, Rambo, check this out.
Real quick,
I know
Tony.
It went to overtime.
Okay.
We had 7 sacks, 2 interceptions, and another strip fumble, and another loss.
That makes no sense.
We had 7 sacks on Indianapolis.
Everybody read that stat. Tony, we got to stop. I'm going to see you. I'm not sure which day this weekend I'm coming back, but I'm definitely coming back looking for you. All right?
And I told you Jonathan Taylor was going to get us 244 yards rushing, 42 yards receiving. I told you. I knew he was going to get us.
All right. Tony, it's going to get better. Because it can't
Take care,
get worse.
Rambo. Good luck this Sunday. And don't rush Brock Purdy back until he's absolutely ready.
Yeah, I know they ain't. They're not going to do it. All right, Tony.
Mac Jones is playing well.
Yeah,
I'll
I
talk
agree.
to you later in the week, Rambo.
All right. Looking forward to it, T.
Take care, sir.
You too. Yeah. See, there's other such storylines around the league. We think our situation sucks, and it does for a few more reasons than everybody else. You see, if we had a defense, we'd probably at most we should be 8-2 at the worst. Because if the 49ers had a defense that could actually hold a team to right around, and a team could hold around to 20, we'd still be fine. But you can't give up more than that. So, so the Rams should think they're lucky stars this year, then you get swept. But that's all right. That'll be fixed soon. Hey, Brian says, can you get me in touch with Big Show? Yes, I have. Brian, I really, as long as you just play with it, though, Brian. All right, Brian, thanks for that. Brian, I want you to please, but take it easy on our people. No holds barred against the trolls, but our guys a little less. Okay, Brian, please, man, please. And the kid is the query. Hey, Michael, just to make sure, and I'm sure you saw in the chat, don't let those friggin' low-life scum sucking under your shoes pieces of you-know-what. Tell the kid, do not buy that from them low-life, miserable, wimp, spineless women charging. I could go on and on. They suck, and they ain't got nothing. So just tell them, do not be afraid of those ass clowns. You notice they don't talk that crap when they're in here. I'll throw their ass out. Hey, fam, I will see you this weekend. We'll get back on this and see what's going to happen this weekend. I'm going to try not to be so afraid of goddamn Cardinals. I promise. And just have a great rest of the week until we get to the weekend. Thanks for the contributions, fam. I'll see you in just a few.